Hello you guys, I hope all of you are doing well and great. In this video I want to speak about Albania. It's Albania, an Islamic country, and I want to make a part 2 of this topic because part 1 was my first video. So in the first video I actually made one mistake. In case of saying secular, I said secutive, but all of you got it what I meant. So Albania, it is not an Islamic country. Majority of Albanians population, they are Muslims. Nearly 60%, the latest studies show that. So what happens from there, that 60% is a part is Sunni, the other part is Bektashi and Shia. So do all of them actually practice Islam? I will answer that afterwards. So in Albania, everyone is allowed to practice any single religion that they want. Everybody has their choice and their rights, and nobody judges them for whatever their decisions are. So yeah, this is what it is. Albania, it is not an Islamic country. I want to say one thing before I start explaining other stuff, is that a lot of Albanians say that the Albanians' religion is Albania. Okay? So we all know, and especially those people who have actually studied, they know better, but whoever doesn't speak with be rational, basically, they know that Albania, it is not a religion. Albania, it's a country, but we say that out of the love that we have for our place. So we say, like, we will always respect whoever is near us, whatever religion you want to choose to practice. We do not have an issue. Like, we have very good communication with each other. We do help each other no matter what, no matter what. It's very rare cases that somebody here in Albania will not help another person because they are not the same religion. Okay, so this is what it is. We say that out of the love that we have for our country. I used to say that as well. So yeah, I get all of them. And Albanians especially, we love our country so much that I don't know for others, neither I want to speak anything so it offends anyone, but if we see someone taking our flag down or doing something, or even speaking bad, forget the flag, we'll lose our heads, but even just speaking bad for Albanians, and we hear others say that, we will go crazy. So I hope you get it. Now, aside from this, from the 60% of them who say that they are Muslims, how much is the percentage of people who actually practice Islam? I will say maximum is 15% from there. Okay, 15%, and I mean people who come from proper Islamic families and they do practice the religion properly. They pray 5 times, they go to mosque, they do not eat pork, they do not go to weddings where they have mixed people and where they have music and stuff like this. So they try their best to be a good and proper Muslim. So from 60%, 15% we said that they're practicing properly. There are left 45%. From this 45% are separated in 2 groups. The part that will do nothing during the month of Ramadan, like nothing extra or new, or try to be a better version of themselves, they will continue to live the life how they are living. And there it will be the other part who will stop drinking alcohol even if they do not fast during the month of Ramadan, stop serving alcohol in their house even if they do not fast themselves, stop doing all of the bad things or eating pork, nothing during the month of Ramadan. And from there, they will fast only the Laylatul Qadr. Some of them will go to pray the Eid, some of them no. So from this other part, there are 2 parts. One that will practice, try their best to practice during the month of Ramadan. I will say it's 25%, and then 20% is the other part who will not change. So from the 25%, there will be a part that will not fast every single day of the month of Ramadan, but they will stay away from the bad things and they will fast only the Laylatul Qadr. They might go and pray the Eidul prayer as well. Then the other half, it will be those who will practice and will go actually to pray Taraweeh. They will fast during the month of Ramadan and they will try to be a better version of themselves. Okay, so this is what it is. So I hope I am clear when it comes to Albania and Islam in Albania and Muslims in Albania. Now, I want to speak about one thing. It's the number of Muslims in Albania growing. Yes, the number of Muslims in Albania, it is actually growing. A lot of youngsters are practicing Islam and they are going to learn Islam actually outside country because they want to gain more knowledge, like in places like Pakistan, Turkey, Mecca as well. So this is what's happening. In Albania, do we have a lot of mosques? Yes, we do. A lot of mosques are in Albania. Majority of the villages in Albania, they will have one mosque. Every single city that you will go, they will have few mosques. Even if you go in an area that there is no mosque, you have to drive just a little bit, maybe like 10-15 minutes, and near you will be a mosque. Okay? Mosques might be empty a lot of places and not always full. Maybe the smallest number of people who you might find praying in a mosque will be like 10 up to 15 people during the Jummah in some lost villages, I might say. Okay? So I hope this was clear as well. When it comes to halal food, actually, it's very easy in Albania for you to find halal food. You have in every single city restaurants that are halal. Now, besides restaurants, you will have everywhere halal fast foods. It's very, very easy. It will be written halal, not the ones that are not written, okay? Like it will be written halal, fast food, halal restaurant. And yeah, alhamdulillah. So when it comes to you not probably trusting the food that you might find getting sold in a shop, like the meat that is written halal, because a lot of people just might do it for their own benefits, writing down halal so they can sell more or it gets sold more easily. The truth is that every single place that says that they've got halal meat, the Albanian Muslim community, they check it if it's actually halal or no. So it is safe for you to eat. But still, if you have your own doubts, you can go in farms that they grow chickens, not cows. So you can get chickens, and you can choose whatever chicken you want, how many you want, and they will cut it and clean it for you as well. They will do it in front of your eyes, and there's 100% halal. Like there's a lot of restaurants as well who might not trust the meat and the stuff that gets sold in the market and everybody sells it for halal. They go and buy from these places where they see with their own eyes what they are eating and they choose it themselves. So yeah, this is what it is. Is it easy for Muslims who come from outside country to Albania for them to live in here? Yes, for sure it is. Like you'll be treated very good. Nobody will judge you or anything like that. And it might happen the case that somebody sees you weirdly. You know, when you go in a place and it's something new for them, and it might look to you like everybody's looking at you or looking at you in a weird way. But no, you will not find anything very dramatic happening. Nothing. It's just they will stare, and it's normal everywhere you go in the world. If you look different from the people of that country, they will stare at you. It's just a normal thing. That's what I believe. When it comes to studying and school, I will say no. When it comes to Muslims going in government schools, it's not allowed for the girls to be covered with hijab. The boys can go because the boys will not get covered their head. For sure, with a topi in their head, it's not allowed. If you can have a hat here, even if you go with a hat in a school, inside the classroom, you are supposed to take the hat off. It's not allowed, the hat. So if it's a topi, no, for sure. And if it's a girl that is covered with hijab, majority of places they do not allow it, only if it's a village and it doesn't have so many strict rules that gets applied in there. They are supposed to be applied, but it's just that certain village probably doesn't apply it. Then they are allowed to go with hijab. But in Albanian government, it's strictly said no. As I said in the beginning, Albania is a secular country, so it's not allowed for people to apply the religion in the schools. They can practice the religion in mosque anywhere. Nobody will stop them. In the house, anywhere, wherever they want to do, however they want to do it. But in schools, it's not allowed. So yeah, if you come from outside the country and you actually want to live in Albania and you are fully covered and you have your children that are covered and you want to live here and they have to study here, they have to go to private Islamic schools here in Albania. So they've got madrasa, you still have to pay a lot, and they've got private schools, Islamic schools, but you have to pay a lot. There are places that you can learn about Islam, like convicts and like only girls stay or only boys stay, but they only teach Islamic lessons. Like they will not get maths in there, they will not get biology in there. They might get the main thing is like technology and English language. Turkish or Arabic, it depends from where the charity is coming from. And that's what they will teach. Like if it's a Turkish charity, you learn Turkish and Arabic things and Arabic lessons. So I hope you get it. In Albania, it's not allowed for you to go with the hijab in a government school. I am speaking for the primary school and high schools that are not allowed girls to go with hijab. When it comes to university, you can go with or without hijab, however you wish. So yeah, this is what it is. I hope you guys found the video informative and I hope you liked the video. If you didn't like it, still let me know like why you didn't like it. I would like to hear you. And as well, I want to say one thing that whatever bad comments someone says, I do not get them to my heart. So you know, and I actually appreciate all of you guys taking your time watching the video, listening, and actually giving a comment. And I do respect your opinion when it comes to Albania and Islam in Albania. So yeah, this is what it is. I love you guys all. Have a nice day. And inshallah, we'll see you again with a different topic in another video. Goodbye.